So I'm now heading to my spot for the second time today because my lovely sister Louise left the camera connector off of the tripod, which I only discovered once I'd walked all the way to my spot. There are people nearby. Speak in a sec. On take one, when I was heading to my spot, there's a lovely dog trying to play with me. His owner was repeatedly trying to get the dog to carry on walking with him, but the dog seemed to think I was very exciting and was not keen on it. After calling his dog for a bit, he was seeing me with all my camera equipment, asked me what I was doing with it. So I said it was for school, because really most people would think this was odd. I mean, I'm walking about talking to myself currently, no one else around. I look like a crazy person, to be honest. I sometimes think I am. Here we go. So this spot, which I speak of, is woods, which are near my house, at the bottom of a hill. There are lots and lots of big trees around here, which are great for climbing, and that's where all the stories I'm going to tell you come from. One story which comes to memory from being here is of a tree swing thing. I made it when I was, gosh, I don't know, 10 maybe, with a bunch of friends. Tied a bit of rope to the tree and made a very crappy tree swing. We built this tree swing out of blue rope, but all we could sit on was the rope. So it was very uncomfy, and it swung in a really weird direction, but because we were little people, for tying it and for shuffling it, we had to climb the tree. It was tricky to do that, so we only used the most unevolved of us to do that. I just mean because the monkey-like. I'm sorry, friends, if you're listening. We had that swing for, I would say, at least 6 months, until we had a break from coming here for a bit. I guess bad weather, maybe it was winter time, and when we came back, the rope was gone. So that was pretty tragic. No more rope swing, but we still hang out here a lot. We filmed many a play here, not short films. Back in the day, they were called plays, and mine specifically were very bad. I remember filming one with my cousins, in which one of my youngest cousins played a gangster type who was selling video games that were like unlicensed or whatever, and that play was all about how the video game, you actually got sucked into the video game. Ooh, original. And we never finished it all. We weren't good finishers. I remember coming here one time with my friends, and my cat at the time, called Dinny, not that she had different names, but she's no longer my cat, she's someone else's, because she was the most horrifically vicious cat in the world. Attacked everyone. We were just prey to her. So she lives in a farm now. Like, this isn't just some kind of friend's euphemism type thing where she's dead. She is actually on a farm. Although my mum said that she's not come back to the farm for a while, so who knows. Hopefully she's just found like a pack of rabbits to munch upon and is not dead. But anyway, not staying to the point, there's lots of midges here. Right, point. Follow this here, and she was a damn good climber. I remember her climbing amongst the tree branches, looking hella swaggy. I suppose it's not the most exciting thing ever, but it was pretty cool to us back in the day. And that she'd followed us all the way here as well. Do any of you guys cats do that? Half the time they either follow you or they pretend that you're really uncool, like a small child who doesn't want their mum to kiss them goodbye at school, and they run away from you. And I remember my cousin Neve pretending to be a cat also. She could climb higher than the cat could, so that shows how monkey-like she is actually. I was a bit fearful of climbing the tree. I only got about that far, which is not very far, as you can see. I remember taking photos here with friends as well. We thought we looked very cool posing among the branches. This tree branch, it used to be a lot higher, I think. I think it's just deflated over time with like the weight of more branches growing, unless, I guess it could have just been really short though. But I used to stand up on this bit. Oh, there we go. I think I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna die, and why did I come out here? This also brings memories from, I remember doing this, we did another play here with some, go away midgies, with some friends. It was a story of young love, and it told the story of a young couple who their families thought that they shouldn't be together, so they ran away together and came to live in this tree here. But unfortunately there was a creature living in the tree, which predictably, as with all of our plays, they died. They were killed by the creature that lived in the tree, which was me. I was a great tree creature. I made some rather interesting sounds, and I did some very realistic crawling amongst the branches. But I remember whilst filming that, because, as I say, there are many dog walkers around here, there was dog poo on the tree, and I got my hand in it, and oh, still today I remember that horrible feeling. It's really, really not pleasant, and it was nasty. I'm sort of twitching about looking for dog poo on the tree now, probably sitting on it. I remember my cousin Neve, the monkey one, climbing right to the top of this tree. This is a pretty tall tree, and it was pouring rain, and all of the rest of us, so there's 5 of us cousins, and so there are 4 of us standing at the bottom going, Neve, come down! And the branches were getting all slippy with the rain, and she was right at the top and we could barely see her. We were all sure she was going to fall and die, but luckily for her and us, she did not, as she is a very monkey-like creature. She survived, clambered right on down, and all was jolly. I remember, speaking of tree climbing, there was a little tree on the church green of my village, and we used to climb it when it had more branches and they weren't chopped down for some reason, and we used to sit and sing in it. We were just such angelic little children, and we used to sing the song Kookaburra. And I remember one day we were all singing, and we were doing that thing where you sing at different times and it sounds pretty cool, and this group of tourists, they were all old people, came past, and they started like taking photos of us like we were some attraction, some tourist attraction of my village. But unfortunately those branches that we climbed upon have now been cut down, so no more tree jamming. Anyway, I just thought I would try something different here using the mic and the bit that start without any video. I'm enjoying being on CrazyButCollabing, being one of the creators of CrazyButCollabing, just because now the way we do it with everyone taking turns doing tasks, I think it's a lot better in that we're all trying different things, and it makes you work harder on your videos, I think, and they end up a lot better rather than if we all just did tags, or, you know, me and Lou dictated what everyone did. And I think we would have failed a lot quicker if that's what we did. So thanks to Gareth for the good task idea, and the Vlog Brothers for inspiring him, because this is inspired from the Thoughts from Place type things, I think. Check with Gareth. And I'm getting eaten alive by midgies, so I'm gonna leave. Just ate one. Goodbye.